Good morning, everybody, on this Wednesday, August 12th. It is about 10:15 in the morning, 10:40 in the morning. Yeah, 10:40. Anyway, it is Wednesday morning, and my group work is done for this morning. We're supposed to take lunch and everything, and at 12, we're going to come back, and each of the groups are going to present their little portion of what we talked about. John was up here. He left his face mask up here. So we're gonna do that at 12, and then we have a lesson this afternoon. Well, we have 2 lessons this afternoon. And then we have all day tomorrow to do lesson 10. Lesson 10 is due Friday morning at 8:30. We have our wrap up, and then we have our test. And it'll be in the books. So that's good. I'm actually really, really happy with how this class went. I was very concerned about doing it virtually because I had heard all of the group work that you have to do really necessitates being in person, but I think we did just fine. So it actually worked out really, really well. I'm trying to get a hold of the mortgage counselor that the lady gave. We talked to this lady yesterday. I think I told you she's like a liaison that gets you to who you need to be with as far as loans go. I did call and leave a message for the mortgage counselor, the actual mortgage person, this morning. Told her I had a conference call at 10, which I did, and then I would be off by 11, which I am. It's 10:39. So we'll see if she calls me back at 11. I don't know. We'll see. If she calls back after 12, then I won't be able to pick up because I will be on my afternoon lesson. Maybe John will have to pick up. Unless they go to the pool. But I think it's supposed to rain today, but there's not a cloud in the sky, so I don't know what's going on. John and I are really, like, the more we talk about it, the more we're really liking the blue house that I showed you in the vlog on Saturday. Yeah. I told him this morning, I said, my biggest problem still remains switching Nikki's school. And our school here in this township is actually a better school, or a better ranked school than this other house. Our taxes are lower here too, but there's no properties for sale in this house, or in this township. Anyway, I said, you know, Nicholas is in special education. He has autism. He's in special education, not full time, but he does spend about half his day in special education classroom for language arts. I said, you know, I don't want to diminish Nick's capabilities or what he's going to be able to do in life, but I don't see him going to like a traditional college and, you know, majoring in medicine or something like that. I could see him doing something technical. I mean, I'm in IT. He could do IT. Do I think he could do... I don't know what she's barking at. There's nothing outside. Do I see him being a programmer? Maybe he could be a programmer. Do I see him being... you know, maybe a help desk person? Sure. Do I see him maybe working in office? Possibly. Do I see him needing to go to a 4-year university? Probably not. The more I look around, the less I think that that's necessary. Now, I went to a 4-year university and got a bachelor's degree. John actually has a master's degree. If John was not a teacher, would he have gone to school? No. He would not have. So I don't know that Nick's, you know, I don't know that Nick's future holds a 4-year bachelor's degree. There's a lot of technical schools in this area. One in particular, which is not far from where this house is, that my dad just raves about. It's a technical school. They do all sorts of different technical skills. And they traditionally, they have like a 98% job placement after college. It's a 2-year college. And it's just one of those things that I think that might be the better path for Nick. And I said to John, I said, you know, we could buy this house and there's a room above the garage, kind of like the room I'm in now, that needs drywall. It's just open to the rafters right now. And I asked John yesterday, I was like, do you think we could finish that ourselves without getting, you know, a builder in to do it? He's like, yeah, it's just putting up insulation and then putting up the drywall. It shouldn't be that hard. Now, it's not heated or cooled, so we would have to pay somebody to come out and put in an HVAC unit. I think what we would do is, you see this right here? That's one of those standalone room HVAC units. That literally is just this room. I have a little remote here for it. Ugh. That the unit is outside. This is Sanyo, but there's a bunch of different companies that make them. The unit is sitting outside the house on the other side of the house, and the unit is in here, and it just heats and cools this room. So I think we'd probably put something like that in that room, not hook it up to the whole house HVAC. But, you know, maybe we get into building that out, and Nick loves it and he decides he wants to go into construction. I used to work with a guy who was telling me his daughter was dating a guy in high school. She didn't end up marrying him. She ended up marrying a lawyer. And he's like, you know, that guy went on to work in construction, and then he ended up starting his own construction company, and he's better off now than her lawyer husband. Like, he makes more money than her lawyer husband. Never spent a day in college. So, you know, you don't need school necessarily, depending on what path you want to take. You know, we could also get into doing a lot of work on the property itself, taking down some trees, regrading some of the areas, and he might decide he loves being outdoors. And, you know, there's a guy right at the other end of the neighborhood. Now, our neighborhood stops. Right beside our neighborhood is a mechanic, and then right beside the mechanic is a house. The people who were in that house started their own landscaping company a couple of years ago. Now they're like doing them pretty good as far as landscaping goes. Now, granted, that ebbs and flows with the economy, and, you know, you got to plan for that and stuff. But, you know, I just don't see Nick going to a 4-year university for anything. And that's okay. You know, I have 5 siblings, 1 who passed away, so 4 siblings. Of the 5 of us, only 2 of us got bachelor's degrees. The other 3 got associate's degrees. I have a bachelor's, and my one brother has multiple master's degrees and a Juris Doctor. He went to law school. Doesn't practice law, but he went to law school. So, you know, everybody picks their own path in life, and I just don't see Nicholas going for a 4-year degree. I think that boy's got some hustle, and I think he's going to make something of himself, but I don't think his path takes a 4-year degree. So, long story short, too late, I think he's probably going to end up going to a technical school, or possibly just starting his own business with our help. I think that's Nick's future, but we'll see. He still has a lot of growth to do. I have a brother-in-law who's a mechanic, owns his own mechanic shop, makes decent money as a mechanic. There's a path for everyone. You just gotta find it, right? Anyway, hopefully this mortgage counselor will call me and we can talk through what we need to talk through. And maybe in a couple weeks, if that house is still on the market, we might make an offer. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I've been chatting for way too long, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, y'all, it is 9 o'clock. Technically it's 8:59, but it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take my makeup off. How's it look? I love this lipstick. I have 2 of these. This is the NARS Audacious lipstick. I love this lipstick. I have 2 of them. They're amazing. They just are. They're amazing. I like the Becca lipsticks as well. This formula is better. This is my favorite formula of all time. I've had this on for over an hour and I don't feel like it's still there, and it's a traditional lipstick. and I don't feel like I even have anything on my lips. It's my favorite lipstick in the world. It really, really is. Anyway, expensive, but it's my favorite lipstick in the world. And I finished a brow product today. Isn't that cool? And a skinny pencil. Anyway, it is 9 o'clock at night. We went to Target because, oh, let me tell you what happened. So I'm sitting here. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock, or right before 5 o'clock, something like that. And I'm over there on my computer and I'm working, trying to get one more thing done. And all of a sudden I hear this horrendous bang. It just sounds like, it sounded like the stairs were falling. It sounded like the stairs were falling apart. Like literally, it just sounded like, I have a filing cabinet at the top of the stairs. It sounded like the filing cabinet fell down the stairs. That's how loud of a bang it was. And I was like, holy crap. And I run out of here and I'm like, what was that? What happened? I'm looking all over the stairs. There's nothing. I run downstairs. We're like, Nick, are you okay? He's in his bedroom laying on his bed, you know, just chilling out, playing a video game or watching a video or something. And I'm like, okay, did something fall downstairs? So we run over. John meets me at the bottom of these stairs. We run over to the stairs. I go downstairs. He goes in the garage to see if it's something in the garage. And we can't figure out what it was. And we're like walking around trying to see something that would have fallen to make that kind of noise. And I come back upstairs. I'm looking on the stairs and I'm like, oh my God. Because I'm looking around this room. And I'm like, what on earth could that have been? And I said, oh my God. And I crawl back behind the table and I go in the closet. There is a rack in there that I had a bunch of Nimity's clothes on. Well, it had Nimity's clothes. It had some John's clothes, like old dress shirts and stuff. It had, like on the top, there was like a shelf, and it had some old video game, board games, not video games. That it literally tore out of the wall. I was like, oh crap. So I had, you know, a bunch of Nimini stuff. So I actually have some Nimini stuff in a nylon, one of those big tubs over here. But like my original order that had like the fall and winter clothes were still in the closet. So I went to Target to get another plastic tub. I figured that's going to keep it the safest. And quite honestly, Nimini's, number one, I want to say thank you to all of you that have ordered from Nimini's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Like, you kept me going with Nimini's. But I'm afraid that we're going to have to close it down. Because, you know, I plug it every video that I make on Epic Beauty Fail, and I'm not selling anything. So anyway, I've got one more month. Well, so we have money in our savings account, which is a little bit less than half. It's about a third of what we invested in our savings account. And all the money that was in our checking account is all but gone. We've got one more month. September will come out in the first week in September, and then we won't have enough to pay for October in the checking account if we don't move the money over from our savings. So I had to talk to my sister about what we want to do. If we want to just donate the clothes and close the business down, or I don't know. We've already marked the clothes down to, I mean, we're not even making any money on the clothes right now. We literally have it marked maybe $1 or $2 over what we actually paid for it. We weren't going to make any money on it. We just had a couple of extra dollars put on the price because of shipping. I mean, we do charge for shipping, but shipping's expensive. So even though we have a charge for shipping, we really aren't. The extra $1 or $2 will just help to supplement the shipping costs, because shipping's expensive. Anyway, so if we mark it down anymore, we're gonna take a loss on it. Which, I mean, we could mark it down more and see if anybody will purchase anything. But at this point, I don't think it's likely that anybody's gonna buy anything else. Like, we can decide what we want to keep, and you know, we can keep some stuff. sell it to ourselves, you know what I mean? But I think, you know, pretty much we're gonna have to make that decision in the next 60 days or so on what we want to do with it. So anyway, so there's that. But I figured I'm gonna put all the Nimini's clothes in a plastic tub because it'll keep it safe. It'll keep it from dust, it'll keep it from dirt, dog hair, whatever. That's why I had it in the closet, because I never go in the closet. So I figured even though the dogs are here, it wouldn't get dog hair on it because it's in the closet. You know what I mean? The dogs have never gone in the closet. So that's why it all stayed in there. But I figured, you know what? That is compromised. I can't keep it in there anymore. So we went to Target tonight and bought a large tub to put the clothes in. So that was kind of my evening. And well, we ate dinner before we went to Target. We had tacos for dinner. They were very yummy. I miss corn tortillas though. I really miss corn tortillas. I used to buy corn tortillas and heat them up in a little bit of oil in a skillet just so they were nice and warm and soft. Yeah, really good. I miss corn tortillas. Anyhow, that's been my evening. Then I threw makeup on, as you saw, and I filmed all 3 of my Ipsy unboxings. I'm gonna go ahead and edit. I think I'm just gonna edit the Ipsy original bag because it's only 9 minutes, so I can get that edited and get that posting tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Thursday, but I might just post Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just they're all back to back. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, it's 9:06. I'm gonna go ahead and get the original Ipsy edited. I'm gonna try to get the 9th of August edited as well. The 8th is still uploading. I think it might crash. It's only at 27% and it's been uploading since like 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I think it might crash. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. It's got 2 hours and 39 minutes left. That's what it says. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the Ipsy box. And if it still says 2 hours and 39 minutes, I'm gonna have to cancel the upload and restart. I can't tell you how much that upsets me when I have to do that, because my editing or my uploads are so slow as it is that it just makes me want to bawl. So yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So today we talked to the mortgage counselor this evening. Today I'm thankful I talked to the mortgage counselor. She was supposed to send me an email with like estimates on you know, the pre-qualification and how much it would cost estimated for a house. I'm looking to see if she sent it to me. But I'm thankful I had that conversation with her because she, you know, of course, as soon as I got off the phone, she didn't send it. As soon as I got off the phone, I felt like nervous and questioning whether this makes any sense and why are we doing this, and I'm just terrible like that. So anyway, we'll see what she has for us, and I don't know. I'm second guessing myself, but the last time we bought a house was this one right here 15 years ago, and I was nervous to buy this house. So 27%. I think that upload is crashing. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.